One of the things that I can say at 70 years old, I just turned 70, and as a Black gay man in recovery, I am truly living my purpose. One of the things that my recovery journey and the internal work that I've done has allowed me the freedom, number one, to be my authentic self, to live my authentic life. So one of the things that I've been able to do is not be afraid to share exactly who I am, my sexual orientation, my recovery journey. The thing that probably has just put the icing on the cake, and that is recovery has brought me a wonderful, beautiful daughter who's 29. That's my brand new grandbaby. He is now 2 years old. She just celebrated 2 years. And that's the light of my life. That's a gift of recovery, actually. Recovery has just offered me a life unlike anything I could have ever expected. I tell people, you never know how life is going to show up. Almost the entire 80s was just a nightmare in terms of addiction. And I just could not get into recovery. I was looking for some spiritual solace. I was looking for something. And everywhere I went, it was just like, sort of turned away or not accepted as a Black gay person. I had tried to get into recovery and tried. And he said to me, he says, "You are okay just as you are. You do not have to change anything about yourself except using these substances." And while it didn't spark right at that moment, it was a seed that was planted. And of course, in recovery, that's one of the things that is sort of the hallmark of recovery. Someone who has experience and who's been through the journey takes your hand and really guides you through the 12-step process and, really helps you through the recovery process. I really tell people and share with people the benefits of staying in recovery and working on yourself and really, really facing yourself, and you'll find your gold mine. What really helped is in early recovery, we had a special interest group for LGBTQ plus persons in recovery. And that really was the catalyst. That was the lifesaver. It helped me to understand that as a Black gay man, that I could recover, that I could be redeemed in the recovery process, in the 12-step process. So I did what everyone suggested. I got a sponsor. I went to meetings for a whole year. I went to meetings almost every day. And that was what changed my entire life. And it still sustains me. And it really has allowed me to not only be in a 12-step program, but also I go to a church that is affirming, accepting, that loves me for who I am. And so it just doesn't get any better than that. Now it's not uncommon to see people with 15 years, 20 years. I know plenty of people with 40 years. And it's not uncommon to see recovering people now getting their bachelor's, getting their master's, getting their doctorate. And while I don't wear my degree on my shoulder at all, I don't. I also make sure that people understand that lost dreams are awakened and infinite possibilities arise. So that is a true testament that recovery works, that this journey is real. And, people are just out there in the world making a difference. They're changing our communities. They're changing our state.